So we are excited that we have this chance. Last time he was injured. He won another major trophy. He was hugely involved in this unbelievable campaign for Liverpool. He is a winner, and we are very positive about it. So I'm happy that he's back.
Well, Stuart Pearce, he is on the bench, and Trent, I think, is going to be a very interesting figure. Always is, isn't he? How he gets on at Real Madrid, what he does for Tuchel in an England shirt as well. Interesting quotes there from Thomas Tuchel. It's up to us to adapt to him as much as he has to adapt to us. I can't remember a manager saying that about a player before.
Well, he is a unique talent. That word was used in that report as well, and that is exactly what he is. You can't stifle the modern day player, I don't think. You've got to utilise their strengths as best you can, and I think that underpinned Thomas Tuchel's statement just then. You know, we've got to adapt to him as much as anything else. But you've also got to try and improve those deficiencies that every individual player has. He's unique. Put it this way, Real Madrid have come in and signed him this summer. That tells you everything about him.
In England's last 65 internationals, Trent has started on the right-hand side of the defence. How many times do you think?
In 65?
In 65 internationals.
It can't be many at all, but I'd say 15.
6. So, on that basis, you've got to find a way, bearing in mind that he does have this talent, you've got to find a way to be able to integrate him into a formation and to try and get the best out of him. And we've already talked about the way that England are going to play under Tuchel. We believe, as we saw with Lewis Skelly in the last game, we're going to see it with Jones today, with a player who plays on the one side of a defensive back four who will be given the licence to push forward into midfield. And it seems as though that could well be Trent, and that might be the sort of kind of hybrid solution to this problem. But when you look at it like that, he's been around as an England player for a long time. He's only won 30-odd caps, and as I say, out of the last 65 internationals that England have played, he started as a right wing-back once and as a right-back in a 4 5 times. He's had some in midfield, but more often than not, he hasn't featured at all. And if you're going to have a player with that impressive skill set, you've got to be able to get the best out of him on a more regular basis than that.
We talk often about the power of the squad nowadays, and within that squad you need game changers, people that are different and sort of maverick footballers. I think he falls into that category almost as a special talent, a maverick player that you have to have in your squad, whether you utilise him as a right back, whether you utilise him as somebody that with his range of passing can unlock defences from a long distance. Whatever it may be, you need those unique talents, and he is a unique talent. There should be room in every squad for him. Whether you want to utilise him on a game-by-game basis, that's your call as a manager.
Well, he's coming up 27, Trent Alexander-Arnold should be in the prime of his career, and another interesting quote from Tuchel was he has a special vibe about his game, and it's up to the England manager to get that out of Trent Alexander-Arnold. We may see him off the bench here in Barcelona against Andorra this evening. Stuart Pearce, are Warrington still winning in the Challenge Cup final?
It's 6-2 at the moment. It's very, very tight, and we're running into the last 7.5 minutes of the game, and I am very nervous.
Monday morning, Stuart Pearce is up early and on the TalkSport Breakfast Show with Jeff Stelling from 6 a.m, and after that Simon Jordan's on from 10 with Sam Matface and Martin Keown, who last week on TalkSport, Martin Keown suggested Man United should go and get Jurgen Klopp as their new manager. I would say this to Martin Keown: why don't Arsenal go and get Klopp? At least United are getting to finals and winning trophies every now and then. Keown with Simon Jordan and Sam Matface from 10 on Monday morning. And we talked about Ange Postecoglou losing his job. We've talked about Trent Alexander-Arnold leaving. Another bit of news just reaching us at TalkSport: Kepa Arrizabalaga to Arsenal is done. So the guy who was in goal for Bournemouth last season, the former Chelsea keeper, 30-year-old Spanish international, has agreed to join Arsenal and fight for his place. A £5 million release clause in the Chelsea contract will be activated. Kepa to Arsenal is a transfer that is happening in this window. Just over 15 to kick off here in Barcelona. It's a World Cup qualifier live on TalkSport as England face Andorra.
Get ahead of the game every supercharged sporting Sunday on TalkSport with Travis Perkins. Make the warm-up a part of your weekly matchday ritual and get an unrivaled preview of all the upcoming unmissable football action with expert predictions, pitch-perfect analysis and a top-flight lineup of guests. Guaranteed. The warm-up with Max Rushton and Barry Glendenning. Tomorrow morning from 11 on TalkSport with Travis Perkins. Find everything you need for your landscaping project in stock and available for delivery. Terms and conditions apply.
OK, Sharon, try this pair. These sunglasses will look great on you.
Oh, they make me feel like a rock star.
Live on stage, it's Sharon!
Sharon? You OK?
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
With 25% off our designer sunglasses, everyone can feel like a superstar. Book an eye test today and see what's possible at Boots Opticians. Offer ends 15th of July 25. Excludes Boots brand, Maui Jim, Radley and All Saints.
Hello, this is Naga Munchetti, journalist, broadcaster and now author. In my new book, I explore the women's health crisis, sharing my personal experiences and those of dozens of women. Featuring important advice from leading experts, this book uncovers the devastating impact that decades of what is finally being recognised as medical misogyny have had on so many lives. Order It's Probably Nothing today and join in the conversation online using hashtag It's Probably Nothing.
Today, just spend £30 on your shop and scan the Little Plus app. You might turn bananas into a holiday in the Bahamas. Scan, pay, and you could win 5k. 18 plus GB only. Daily price draws. Ends 18th of June 2025. Exclusions and T&Cs apply. See lidl.co.uk/5k summer.
Our great land is tough enough to take everything the weather throws at it. And at Johnston's Trade Paints, we're bringing that same strength to the indoors. With our range of exceptionally durable, hard-wearing paints, including cleanable matte, tough against stains and easy to maintain, Ultralast matte for an extra long-lasting finish, and AquaGuard water-based wood and metal paint resisting scuffs and wear. Find out more at johnstonstrade.com. Johnston's Trade, as tough as it gets.
Hey, it's Roman here. Now at Vodafone, you can get the epic Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra and save up to £1,008 when you trade in an eligible phone. Plus, you can experience the exclusive Circle to Search feature, available only on Android, helping you to search fast and find what you need without switching apps. Go online or in-store today. Ends 12th of June. Vodafone.
Save £576 on 5GB airtime over 36 months and £72 on the phone. 100MB max speed. Eligibility, credit and trade-in checks and terms apply. Finance Vodafone.
The Skoda SUV Showcase event is now on, featuring the Skoda Kamiq, Karoq and Kodiaq. 3 confident SUVs, all crammed with character, created with commitment. Carefully crafted for curbs, the country and carrying kids to karate. And now with £500 off Kamiq and £1,000 off Karoq and Kodiaq. Come quickly to a Skoda retailer between the 19th of May and the 9th of June for a closer look. Customers saving including VAT applied to on-the-road price on retail invoice. Retail customers only. Offer cannot be claimed retrospectively. T's and C's apply. Participating retailers only.
At Morrison's, for this week's fresh weekly specials, save a third on our cod loin. Now £16 per kilo. We'll save you the trouble of battling treacherous seas, howling winds and driving rain. So you can have the perfect golden battered cod for dinner. Fresh from Market Street. Majority of stores subject to availability. Excludes online and Morrison's Daily. Was £24 per kilo. Ends 8th of June.
World Cup 2026 qualifier.
An absolute corker.
Live on TalkSport.
TalkSport live in Barcelona. Sun is shining here at the Espanyol Stadium as England take on Andorra in a World Cup qualifier Tuesday night. We're on England commentary duty again on TalkSport as Thomas Tuchel's side take on Senegal at the City Ground in Nottingham. Then on Wednesday afternoon, join me and Stuart Pearce live from St George's Park, where we will have a special show featuring an exclusive interview with the England manager, Thomas Tuchel. That's from 1 on Wednesday afternoon on TalkSport. So we've got around 15 minutes to kick off. Let's hear more